Okay, we are back. Hey, Joyce.
Hi.
It's that time again, the time of the week you and I have been waiting for.
The Walking Dead
Talking about
podcast.
Walking the Dead.
Yay. You know
Yay!
what you didn't do this time?
What?
Because for the last two times, you start with saying this. You start with, "Oh, beautiful."
Oh, beautiful?
That's what you say.
Should I start like, oh, beautiful, we're back? You
Yeah, no,
don't-
I don't know. I don't know how you say it. You just like, okay, beautiful. Blah 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 blah.
Okay, well,
I was trying to see if you're gonna say it this time, but you didn't.
okay,
I
cool.
was gonna laugh at you if you didn't.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Well, how you doing, Joyce? I just finished watching the old Walking Dead episode 3.
Yeah.
When did you watch it? It's now Monday night, by the way, so I'm
I I
behind.
watched right after when it come out. So
Okay,
around
so
10 or
okay,
11
all right, that's
Saturday.
yeah, and
So
then I have to go into like spoiler no zone, like just no internet for
yeah.
the entire day because I don't want to keep anything fresh. I don't want anyone eluding. But in this episode, there was nothing really to spoil all that much except for the very beginning.
Yeah.
With finding out as you predicted.
Oh yes.
I
I got
mean,
so I got so excited. I just wanted to tell you so
yeah.
much. I couldn't.
You see,
I
you
was like,
know things.
I was like, oh, when Mark sees this, he's gonna be like, oh, Joyce was right.
Damn right. You know your stuff,
Yes,
girl.
yes.
So yeah, and with
But
Garrett, what now the leader of the other group, Gareth, right? That's his name.
yes, that's his
Okay,
name.
so my little theory of thinking that maybe he had kind of some sort of relationship prior to with Bob apparently
Yeah.
doesn't exist. So I'm not
No,
as I don't have
because
insight like you, Joyce. I don't know how you do it, but oh well. Carry.
because last time we thought is because he knows Bob or so for some reason,
Right,
but it's
yeah,
because he actually chatted with Bob when he was
right,
trying to kill all of them. Like
yeah,
Bob was there and he actually talked to him. So
yeah,
that's why he knows about Bob, but
yeah,
they
yeah.
didn't.
Well,
But they were really digging into the
they're
meat.
really is there that much meat in a human leg? I mean, Bob doesn't really seem like such a big guy, so seeing
Mm,
them just devour what seems to be like 8 pounds of meat in their mouth, I'm like, is there that much flesh in cat?
mm.
But
Well,
who
it's like
knows?
it's from the upper, like the thigh, and like
Right.
uh, mm, I don't know.
Well,
I
in
don't
any
know.
event, all I know is that it's tainted meat.
It's thin. I knew it.
It's
He was so
tainted
happy when he started laughing. I was like, yes, I
meat.
know what he's gonna say.
Right.
But it was on his right shoulder. It was
Yeah.
the shoulder. I didn't expect it would be the right shoulder
No.
because yeah, it was a shoulder that he got hurt before. Remember, he got actually the zombie Walker actually bit on his shoulder one point, and
Yes.
he said he was okay. He said, "Oh, I'm okay,"
I'm
but
fine.
this time is for real.
And the other thing that kind of surprised me is that I was expecting maybe kind of a small bite. This was a massive ass gash. It
Yeah,
looked like a
yeah,
huge chunk of his. I wish I was a doctor, but I can't think of the actual body
yeah.
part right here. But this huge chunk, and
But
you know,
his shirt wasn't ripped or anything.
no, no, that's why it was kind of questionable. I mean, kudos again to the makeup guys. You always do a great job, but really, I mean, come on. If it's going to be that big, there needs to be some evidence of
Yeah,
shirt being torn off or something to that,
yeah.
whatever.
Because they were trying to
Whatever.
hide it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And I was thinking that it would have been in his leg, like his right leg, but oh well.
Yeah, yeah, I thought so too. But still, he tastes better with zombie
Apparently.
flesh.
As
Yeah.
they said last week, they're like, yeah, you taste much better than we thought you would,
He
Bob.
said, what's his name? Gareth? Gareth?
Karin, that's me. No, Gareth. Gareth. Yeah.
Gareth?
Yeah.
He was like, oh, maybe just pretty people taste better.
Yes.
That girl Sasha, she's
That's
gonna
Sasha.
be good.
That Sasha's gonna be delicious, Bob. It seemed like Gareth. He has a means of just stating that what he's doing is nothing personal. He's just
Yeah.
in it to survive. Giving that whole analogy, that whole story of bears and cubs, and if the bear
Yeah.
dies, they can't make any more cubs. Really nice little analogy there. But
Right.
when he was just talking about the group, like it seemed like he had a personal vendetta to get them. Obviously, he
Yeah.
does because they pushed him out of his house, out of
Right. Now he
Terminus.
does.
Now
Now
he
he
does.
does.
So, nah.
Yeah.
But
Before he just treat them like meat. Now he actually treat them like enemies.
yeah,
He wants to
exactly.
get them.
He's gonna go and get them.
Yeah.
So now, I guess going back to the church, they
Yeah.
just kind of dumped him off there, and it put our group in kind of a bit of a panic. I mean,
Right.
like
Right.
Sasha was, beside herself, seeing Bob all not all
Yeah.
deformed like that, or cut off.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
so nice that old Bob actually didn't tell her that he was Ben, so
yeah,
that she actually won't feel sad for the last moment, at
yeah,
least. Like, I
yeah,
think he was trying to run off and die or
yeah.
something.
That's probably
Or,
the theory as well. Like he just did not want to expose himself, and he says he really, kind of towards the end, he really likes the middle, and really the middle is the best part for everything in life.
yeah,
You don't really want to be celebrating death, nor
right?
necessarily. The beginning is always awkward and weird.
Yeah.
Relationships are always awkward and weird, and how you make out with them is so weird. But in any event, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know what tangent I'm
I
running
don't know
on
what
there.
you're
So
talking
anyway, so now that
about.
they
But now we know Gabriel, his secret was not
uh
that big of a deal.
oh, what's that? Maybe I missed that. I could have
You
zoned
did.
out for a moment.
Because remember that part that Sasha went to Gabriel and said, "Oh, you did this. Daryl and Carol and Bob were gone. You
Oh
did
yes,
this."
sorry. Yes,
Yeah,
Gabriel. I'm sorry. I was confusing my characters. Yes, so yeah, so
yeah.
confronting Gabriel and just saying so yeah, and actually that theory of mine kind of came true of him.
What was your theory again?
Well, it was either he didn't want to share his perishables,
Mm-hmm.
or non-perishables, sorry, or he just didn't let people in to protect himself, or he would bring people in and then like sell them out or give them out to other people in order to survive.
Right,
So in any event, one of those three theories I had, of course, was right. He
right.
just kind of kept to himself
Yeah.
in order to save himself and keep people locked out, which is tragic. I mean, that's a sad thing, but you know, I mean, if you
Well,
really
like
got the boat,
it's
you.
in this world, it's not even that big of a deal anymore.
Mhm.
Yeah. So, like I thought it had something to do with he probably knows the people who captured Beth
Right.
because like they are all, like church people. It seems
Yeah.
like.
Yeah, you kept
Um.
seeing the cross there,
Yeah.
just the old Christian symbol. So yeah,
Yeah.
makes
But
sense.
yeah, he revealed his secret. It's not a big deal.
Yeah.
So Carl was right. He wasn't a bad guy.
No, no, no.
Yeah, Carl has
Yeah.
a good sense.
Well, you know what's really funny? I'll get into this later on, but just, there's only a few kind of good people, or people that just are still morally sound. But
Yeah.
again, I'm jumping ahead of the gun. We'll get to that later on. So they immediately come up with the plan of either getting the group or sticking up. But
Right.
our militant guy, for a moment, I was thinking his name, Abraham.
Abraham, yeah. Abraham
Abraham.
Lincoln.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Abraham was destined to get Eugene out of there. He's just
Yeah.
like, yeah, well, guys, we gotta bulk up. We gotta grab this truck, get Eugene to Washington, which totally made sense. I mean, I as much as it would be nice to stick around for Daryl and Carolyn to come back,
Right.
I really would kind of side with Abraham. I mean, priority is saving
Right.
humanity, and if this guy,
Yeah.
can do it, then so be it. We're gonna like Rick needs to learn that you're gonna lose so many people from your group.
Yeah.
Like it's foolish just to kind of wait it, just to go
Well,
like
well, the thing is, at this point, Rick kind of think that family is more important. Just like what Glenn was thinking. It wasn't if it wasn't because Glenn, they would be there right now.
right, yeah, yeah, exactly.
So,
So yeah,
but at least Glenn went with them.
yeah,
But you know what? Um, after I'm gonna say it right now, after the whole killing and everything, the danger is gone.
yeah,
But Gabriel still wanted to go before Daryl and Carol come back,
right.
which
Or
is weird because like the reason why he wants to leave, so he really wants to leave is because there was threatening them, and they were trying to kill him. When these cannibalism guys are dead, he didn't. He still left
yeah,
on time.
yeah,
So yeah.
yeah, and now
Yeah.
the
I,
you
I
think
wish that they didn't.
by the way, Glenn is by far one of my other favorite characters now.
Yeah.
He's just
He said it's not your call.
it's not your call anymore, really. It's not your call.
Yeah.
Carl, noticing that my screen kind of went off there. Hmm. In any
Your
event,
screen is broken.
yes,
Okay.
Nazi laptops. So the one thing that Glenn is, he's very grounded. He's probably the more sensible one right now because Rick is very passionate.
Yeah.
He just can't see eye to eye with Abraham, and he can't see what's really important, which is keeping the full group together, including the newcomers, Abraham, Eugene, and our sassy Latina girl, who I keep forgetting her name. But
Jeez.
yeah, but with their plan, the one thing that kind of shocked me a little bit is, they had planned to camp out.
Yeah.
Gareth and our the other dark group there. They plan to come in and take over the church. Actually, before I get to that, am I missing anything else? I feel I'm jumping a little bit ahead because
Oh,
this episode felt
well,
really quick.
the part that Eugene, when they were trying to go camp out and gave them 12 hours,
Right.
I think the Eugene's reaction, he looks like he didn't want to go, so I
Right.
was thinking maybe he's hiding something.
No, I don't think. Well, again, you know best, but I don't necessarily think he's hiding anything. I think he just wanted to stay with the group. He kind of knows that going out with only two people is very dangerous. It's better to
Mm,
keep the group together to leave. But,
right.
but again, if he has a secret, if you think he has a secret, chances are he's got a secret. You have to find out till next week.
We're gonna
So,
find out.
so now getting
Uh,
to the main battle, of course, Gareth and his group, they slowly came inside the church, and it really goes to show that he knows, like he did his homework. He knew everything about the group, kind of
Oh
cut to the
yeah,
bone.
he knows everything. He knows
Yeah,
everybody's name, and he
yeah,
knows who left.
yeah, exactly. By
Yeah.
name, who is exactly inside the church, recognizing what weapons they have, et cetera, et cetera. Like he's
Yeah.
went in with a plan, and it
I
goes to
don't know
show that.
why he's so smart. Apparently, before the apocalypse, he
Mhm.
was a bris, barista. People who makes coffee. I don't know how to say.
Oh,
I don't know how to say.
just say coffee barista.
Br-
I think I'm screwing up the name. Oh God. Let's
It's
just say he worked
called.
at Starbucks before all of this. But I think
Yeah,
it's mainly
whatever.
because, yeah, after he had that traumatizing thing that first happened at Terminus when it was taken over by a bunch of thugs and such, he ended up just realizing he can't be this passive guy anymore. He has to be
Yeah,
controlling. He has to learn. He has to be smart. And
yeah.
if he and Rick had met earlier,
That's
probably
what
would
I
have
was
been,
thinking.
yeah, there probably would have been bestest of friends because
Yeah,
they both kind of care about their people and they just essentially
right.
want them to do well. But
And also
unfortunately,
this guy isn't power hungry. He's not like
no,
the governor,
no,
and
no,
he
no,
just
no.
wants to save his people. That's all.
Really about survival. If
Yeah.
I'm just wondering if Rick had gone to Terminus sooner, before the group that took over Gareth took over,
Hmm.
maybe Rick could have defended Terminus. It would have been a happy place. You know what I mean?
Right.
But
The I think the governor. Remember that time governor first went to the jail prison, but
right,
he didn't destroy the prison. Something happened. What if at that time he destroyed the prison, and maybe Rick would like these group of people, they will leave earlier, and
right.
then they will go to Terminus at the time.
Yeah, if only, Joyce. Sadly enough, that's not the case. But yeah, so when the old switcheroo, just when Gareth and his group were just leaning in, I just loved that sniper shot that came out of nowhere and took down two
Right.
guys that were approaching the room with Carl and the rest of the family. Um, I kind of didn't see that coming, and neither did they. They just kind of
No.
like, did
Yeah.
they go very far, or they waited for? Was it the old switcheroo of Rick's group going, Gareth group coming, and then Rick's group coming back? Like
Yeah.
they were just watching to see when they would come in, right? My
I
guess.
think after they drop off Bob, they were
Right,
just waiting outside somewhere, hiding somewhere. And
right.
after Rick and the group of people left,
Mhm.
and then they came in, and then Rick, they didn't actually go to the place because they know something's fishy.
Oh
So
yeah,
they hid somewhere.
right.
Then they come in after.
Yeah, and there you go. I just loved how they were just slowly, ominously coming out of the dark and into the light. And drop the weapons.
Yeah.
Drop the weapons. Don't want to make this any dirtier than it needs to be. And after, after of course he like took Gareth's fingers. They had kind of a
Oh,
nice speech.
yeah.
Well,
And the guy that Tyrese didn't kill, he's
yeah,
the last man standing.
yeah.
He's the last guy that didn't want to drop his weapons.
He's the real dick. He's the one that could have ruined it for everyone because he
Yeah.
wanted to go on a blazing glory, I guess. I mean, if I was in the same boat as him, I probably would want to just shoot everyone up. I'm like, hey, if I'm gonna die, I'm going out with rage of fire and
Yeah,
explosions.
kill everybody anyways.
Yeah. So whatever. Now,
It sucked though, because I feel like we can actually use him to make him kill something that's important for
yeah,
Tyrese,
Tyrese, yeah,
so that Tyrese can be hardened
yeah,
instead of like this soft big bear guy.
hmm
Yeah, he's too soft now.
yeah.
So
Well, he
yeah,
sucks. He sucks. and
yeah,
and it's ironic because, or not ironic, but just interesting how it's Tyrese, Tara and Maggie and Glenn that just kind of stood back
yeah.
while Michonne, Abraham, and who else am I forgetting? Was it just those three that it went up
Tara.
to? And Tara, of course.
Yeah.
Thought Tara was in the background. I could be
She
mistaken.
was in the back. She didn't help
Yeah, she didn't
killing.
help. So yeah,
She was
so
holding the gun, but she didn't help.
okay, right. So it was
Yeah.
just those three that Abraham, Rick, and Michonne that just tore, like literally destroyed those people to death. They
Yeah.
killed them to death, if you
Yeah.
will.
They stabbed them, like
Yeah,
really killing them.
yeah, yeah.
But
And again, I think Rick has really gone over the deep end. Like he's gone to a
yeah,
point of absolutely no sympathy. I
no.
really don't think, even though Carl had mentioned to him before, Dad, there's still good people out there. I really don't think that's going to persuade Rick. Rick is
Well,
just
the thing is, I think Rick did the right thing this time because if he didn't do this thing, the governor thing probably happened again. And
yeah,
he learned from the
absolutely.
past.
Yeah,
That's why he did it.
yeah,
And
yeah,
I
yeah.
think if he didn't do it, next time I'm gonna make a little comment. Oh, I wish he did this.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, good point. He doesn't want that to happen, like exactly with the governor just being, uh, being a bit too humane to him. Like if he
Yeah.
knows that there's a threat out there,
Yeah.
he's gonna wipe it away. Now I know a lot of fans, they complained about that in season 3, season 4, just around season 3, where they
Yeah.
said, "Come on, Rick, just kill him. He's bad.
Exactly.
He's
Exactly.
crazy. He's bad. He's killing." And now
But the
that
thing is, though, back then, Governor never really did anything to them except stealing their people. But it wasn't because it wasn't his fault. It was
right,
Merle's fault, sorta. And also,
yeah,
I think this, well, like when you think about it, he never really did anything bad to the group except stealing these people. And then it got worse and worse because Michonne killed his daughter
right,
and stabbed his eye, and that's when everything turns bad.
right,
But
yeah.
I think for this time, the Gary, oh, what's his name? Gar
Gareth.
Gareth, Gareth, he actually gonna kill Bob. He actually hurt Bob. He ate Bob.
Well, not only
So,
that, but what he was doing to other people before, that was the main
right.
motivator
Yeah.
for Rick, because he's like, these people are horrible people. They
Yeah,
will
they're
murder and
crazy.
eat. Yeah, they are, cannibals.
Yeah,
Can't,
they're
can't be having
walkers.
cannibals walking around
They're,
here. They're
they're
just as bad as walkers.
smarter walkers that can use guns.
Exactly. You can't have that. So,
Yeah.
yeah, Rick did the right thing.
Yeah.
But it's just so dark.
No.
So dark. That's what kind of creeped me out. I mean, Rick is very forced to be reckoned with now, so
Yeah.
that's good.
Yeah.
That's good for our group.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. It's good for
yeah.
this group. And did you
And
notice? What?
oh no, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Okay, I was to say, and the also great thing, Michonne got her
I was
sword
gonna say that. I was gonna say that.
I had a
I knew
feeling
you
you
were
were
gonna
going to
say
say
that.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
way to go, Michonne.
but do you notice like last episode she was saying that I kind of wanted to put my past
Behind
behind,
her. Right.
including my sword, and she's like, oh, it's okay to lose the sword. It's like losing my past that I have the group now.
Yeah.
But read the when she get her sword back, does that mean that she actually went back to her past again?
Ooh, symbolism. But come on,
Yeah.
the symbolism behind it. No, yeah, that's also really good. Yeah, good
Yeah.
point, Joyce. Because
Yeah.
when she had the sword, she kind of lost a bit. Well, no, yeah, back to the person that she first was. They never really got into the past, or maybe I don't recall of the two brothers that she had, or the two
Oh,
walkers that she initially had. Did
right.
they?
That was her boyfriend and her
Her boyfriend.
boyfriend's best friend.
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah. So after that, she just changed. She just became like this dark, secretive person.
Yeah.
And when she lost her sword, she had a family, with Rick and this and that. But now she's got her sword back, and with Rick, Abraham, and her both brutally murdering those people, it goes to
Yeah.
show that she's that person again. So
Yeah. Yeah.
that's why she
Sort
got her
of.
sword
Yeah.
back. So
Yeah. I'm glad that she got her sword back, though.
yeah,
It's
me
such a
too,
good
man.
weapon.
Yeah, that's her. That's
I
like,
didn't think that it would be so soon. I didn't think this group would get killed so soon.
yeah, I thought they'd kind of stick around a little bit longer for the season. They'd be
Yeah.
in the
I
background, or
thought.
they would escape, or something like that. But
I
no,
thought.
it's
Yeah.
a shut and closed story with Terminus, apparently.
I thought Gareth, he was actually gonna follow them to. I thought like he's gonna turn into some kind of good or bad guy, and
Right.
then he's gonna try to go along with the group and help the group to get to DC. I
Right.
thought they're gonna go kind of that kind of storyline,
Hmm.
and they're gonna struggle with whether to trust this guy or not. But they just killed him. So yeah, so
Right.
easy.
Yeah.
And
And
Mushu must be happy. Like who does that? Who just like bring enemy's sword to the enemy so that she can take
what?
it?
It's convenience, Joyce. Convenience. That's how you write a
Yeah,
story. Yeah, she's
just
like,
so that they don't have to run back to the area, the
exactly,
place.
exactly. No. Now, well, that being said, that kind of wraps that up, and we just kind of dealt, I guess, with Bob and his slow death. I felt,
Yeah,
yeah. Did you have
yeah,
any emotional strings with Bob and Sasha, like their relationship? I mean, it's unfortunate because we only saw maybe half an episode of their love blossoming, and
yeah.
for them to have such a dire death scene, it's not really as traumatizing because we got to know Bob, but we didn't get to know his relationship and deep love with Sasha. So
Well,
it's unfortunate that it's so soon.
yeah, yeah. I feel like it's more. I actually feel more when he was talking with Rick, because he was saying that, oh, I want you to still be a good person,
Right, right.
and that's just a dead man's opinion.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I think he still wants him to good person. He said it doesn't have to change you, and Rick was like, yeah, I know.
Right.
He agrees with him.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think he actually like this, and he was happy with this group. He
Mhm.
felt like because the past group, he's the only one that's left, and all the other people died, and
Mhm.
this is the only group that he died, and everybody else is still alive. But he actually had like a really good time with this group.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
good. Well, it's kind of it's a happy death, I guess. Like,
yeah,
at least, he got to get love one last time, and he
yeah,
was with a really good group. And,
yeah.
just, if we can do a quick cup, rest in peace, Bob. A true final rest in peace. There you go.
Oh,
There
welcome.
you go. There you go.
Okay.
Poor Bob. Poor Bob. We'll see you. We'll see
He's a
you
good
again
guy.
sometime. Yeah.
He's a
Well,
good guy.
yeah. And good old
But yeah, Sasha, I think Sasha, she like both of them. Sasha was kind of like this tough person,
mhm.
and he is this like mushy person.
Yeah.
And both of them, they work pretty well together. But I don't think they actually got through what Glenn and Maggie gone through.
Yeah.
So I mean, like it's gonna hurt, but Sasha is tough enough to
Yeah.
deal with it.
Be
Yeah.
strong.
Yeah,
Oh
I'm
well.
glad that she didn't have to kill him. I'm glad it was
Tyrese, that
Tyrese.
did it. Yeah, I don't think I would have the balls
No,
really to say
no,
to do that to my partner, but
no, no, no. Yeah, because
unfortunately.
like, but the whole time I was like, just kill him, just finish him. He's gonna wake up and he's gonna eat your face. The whole time I was so intense. And
Actually,
when, hmm,
I was just thinking, just when he actually did pass away and she
yeah.
grabbed the knife, I was just the comic side of me. I'm like, what if he didn't really die? What if he just kind of like took a nap? He was just about to stab him. It's like, whoa, bitch, I'm still alive, damn, don't kill me. Not yet, damn. I was just closing my eyes. Oh, whoa, sorry, I didn't know. No, you didn't. How about you leave? And he had to stop
Right.
you to do this. That would
Yeah,
have.
that's totally gonna happen. That's a good
Well,
idea. That's a good
yes,
idea. You should do
but
something with it.
maybe I will. Maybe I'll do a quick little animation of that. Who
Yeah,
knows?
yeah.
So,
He
in
was like,
any
okay, okay, I'm not dead yet. Okay,
Hang
okay.
on. Damn,
Oh,
girl.
wait, wait, wait.
Damn, girl, I'm still alive. Take a proper pulse. Take a proper pulse. Ah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and when Tyrese came over, it took him a long time to kill him.
No, no, I thought it was a good time.
No, it feels really
Good
long for
length of
me.
time, of killing time.
It felt so long because I'm like, just do it right now. And they're just like thinking, stab, and then stab.
No, it was quick. It was a quick little thing. Now,
Yeah,
I guess our group again is now split up. We got
yeah,
good old Abraham taking our, probably the most sympathetic characters, or sorry, the characters that still have feelings inside of them,
yeah.
Maggie and
Yeah.
Tara. So why, I don't know, why do you think they volunteered to go? Like, is it
I don't
because
think
they
they
met them?
volunteered. I think it was. Did they volunteer?
Yeah, yeah, pretty much. They told
Um,
Abraham earlier on in the church, yeah, we'll go
oh,
with
I
you.
think
So
I
yeah.
think they just wanted to make them a deal, like to wait for another 12 hour.
Okay.
Yeah.
That seems
Yeah.
possible.
Yeah.
I wasn't necessarily paying attention to if they had that sort of deal, like you stay and you'll get
Probably.
us.
Yeah,
Like
I
that
think
would have been probably the
that's
best deal. So
because he was like, no way I'm gonna stay. And then
yeah,
Glenn went in and talked him out and told him, oh, we can come with you
yeah,
after.
yeah. Oh
So,
well.
but I'm gonna say, since these cannibalism people died, now
Yeah.
we will never know if it's okay to eat Walker flesh.
Yeah, apparently. Well, you know what? They cook the meat, but at the same time, it is tainted.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
We never know now.
oh no. Yeah.
That's probably why they killed him so
There
early.
might be, you know, I assure you, I'm assured, or sorry, by the way, we may have to cut it a little bit because I'm just exhausted from working on my other video.
Oh
But
God.
yeah, but I'm almost guaranteed that there's going to be more cannibals further down the road. This is not the end
Uh,
of cannibalism at The Walking Dead, I presume.
really? You
I,
think so?
oh, absolutely. I mean, from what I always say, the as you wait more and more,
Hmm.
the types of people that are left become more and more monstrous because
Well, yeah, but
if it takes
maybe,
to survive in this world, like you have to be like the darkest person, the
yeah.
strongest, darkest person. You can't
I
be.
mean, in real life, yeah, but like, do you think they're gonna do another plot like this in The Walking Dead?
Not necessarily.
Mm,
I really don't know where they're kind of gonna go now. Like, they ultimately have to find Carol, and then they're gonna attempt to go back to Washington. So I think that's the
right.
next game plan. Which, as we saw, and I guess we could wrap it up to the end there, where Michonne is off talking to Gabriel, and Gabriel, he can't sleep. He's like, "Oh, I got the
Yeah.
heebie-jeebies scares all the time." Michonne's just
Yeah.
like, "Yeah, yeah, you'll hear that a lot, Gabriel. All right, suck it up."
Well, remember, I sorry, I was gonna go. I have like just one last
Oh
thing.
yeah, yeah. Go ahead, go ahead.
Because Abraham, after he left Rick a note because he left him a map and
Yes.
then he left him a note. It's so sweet. It's like, I'm sorry, I
Yeah.
was being an
I'm
asshole.
sorry, asshole, man. Come to
Yeah.
Washington, bro. We
Always
need.
does that.
Yeah,
He like the first time he did that with Glenn, he just
yeah.
punched Glenn like crazy. And this time he just always lose his temper.
You know what? That's what guys do. Guys, that's really. You won't really know a guy until you fight with him. This is a Fight Club quote that I'm doing. You won't know somebody till you beat the crap out of them, and then
Oh,
yeah, that's how men
okay.
bond. Women, I don't know how ladies bond. Ladies
Um,
have a
I'm not so sure.
women need
I
to beat
bond
each
with
other up. That's how you'll truly bond with your sisters.
I don't have sisters.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm a little passive,
Yeah.
so I'm not sure. I
Oh,
mean,
don't
like,
worry about
if
it.
you're mean to me, I'm like, okay. So I'm not sure. I
No, no,
don't know
no.
how I would
Well,
bond.
I'll come up with some laboratory tests and things like that, and I'll come back with a full analysis of how ladies and men truly bond. But in any event, so now our group split up. Joan, who was talking to Gabriel, here's something off in the woods.
Yeah, yeah.
New.
At first we thought it was that was uh Morgan.
Oh,
We
right.
thought it was Morgan.
That's a good point because we haven't
Yeah,
seen.
but it wasn't. It
Yeah,
was
it's
Daryl.
just good old Daryl coming out with his crossbow, all smiling like, "Hey, Michelle, good to see you." And it's like, where's Carol? And then Carol,
Yeah,
of course, who knows?
something happened.
Something. It's what they call in Hollywood the old cliffhanger. We're just gonna have to
Yeah.
wait and see for next week. But
But then,
do you think Carol is with them, or do you think it's somebody from that other group that Beth was with?
I don't think Carol was with them, but I don't know if it's Beth. It's
Yeah.
really hard to say.
Yeah.
But
Well,
did you see the part that after that? I'm not sure if it's a trailer, if it's something about next episode or
no,
if
actually,
it's.
I missed that, so my guess is as good as yours. Unless, of course, you saw the
Did
trailers,
you,
but you
you
have a better guess than me.
Oh, you missed it.
Yeah, but that's okay. Don't worry about it.
Are you
Yeah,
can I
yeah, yeah.
say
No, no. You know what?
no?
I'll just have to wait and see. I can wait. Okay. What's
Mm,
your theory?
I can't wait.
Just gonna have to
Something.
wait 7 more days, but
Ugh.
until then, I'm
You
afraid.
and you no spoiling.
Yeah,
Right?
I try not to. I try to just kind of guess and do a theory. But
What do you
on that
think?
note, me, oh, I think it's probably they probably got caught in the other camp. They were asked why were you following us, and they just said we're trying to find this girl Beth,
Uh-huh.
and they said, "Are you alone?" And they ended up saying that we have another group back at the church. Come with us.
Uh,
I think like it just seems logical, but
yeah.
anyway.
But at least we know that he's safe.
Yes, of course
Yeah.
he's safe. I mean, come on. Look at that. Look at that photo right there. Look at
It's
that.
true.
Look at that face. Of course he's safe. He's
Oh,
there. He's okay.
I don't have anything.
Oh well.
That's
Well, any event, I unfortunately have to wrap up really quick because I have my video to watch, which you beautiful people can watch at the Real MG channel at YouTube. It's an
okay.
Ultron video. If there's any Marvel fans out there, you could check it out. It's probably one of the quickest videos that I've worked on. It's taken me 4 days, and I'm really
4
tired. So
days.
yeah, so
Wow.
I'm really tired.
Wow. But there's another thing.
Okay.
Apparently they built that church. They built that church for
Okay.
the show.
Oh, cool.
So it
Nice.
wasn't a real church. Because
Sorry.
no real church would let them kill people inside. So,
Makes
yeah.
sense.
I think that's it. Okay, wrap
All
up.
right. Yeah.
Say
Right.
the
Well, again, where can the beautiful people see you, Joyce?
see me right here. Who's ready? That's me.
Nice.
And I'm gonna post a link right here. And in the description. And
Okay.
you. What about
And me,
you?
yes, you beautiful people can find me at The Real MG. I have a series of cartoons and a couple of reviews. It is still a kind of empty channel, but more content is on the way. So check that out and subscribe. So, Joyce, thank you so much. I always have a good time with you. I'm a little
Okay.
apologetic.
You forgot SoundCloud.
What? Oh yes, and SoundCloud. And listen to our. If you don't want to see my ugly face, but want to hear my beautiful voice, go to SoundCloud. Joyce, show them that link.
Okay.
The
Link
link
right here.
link will be
Oh
right
wait.
there.
No, link will be right here.
Okay, there you go.
Right here. It will
Right
be
there.
right here for this whole time.
Okay, well there you go. So you could
Yeah.
click on that, subscribe to both our channels, check us out, and Joyce, I'll see you next week.
I'll
Thank
see
you
you
so much,
next
friend.
week.
You take care.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.